Hey, everybody, Joel here. I hope you're all doing well. Nice to see so many people. As always, let us know where you're logging in from in the text chat. I see people have probably already done that. Yeah. We got James from Edmonton, Alberta. We got Russ Fry and Krista Fry in here. Or Hey, Krista. Hey, Lou Everett. Hey, Bob. Hey, Brandy. Hey, everybody. Hey, Frank. Nice to see you guys. Nice to have you guys here. Hope all you're doing well. Hello. There you go, guys. Hey, I got to give a shout out to this fine gentleman. That is my father, Frank Tarian. I didn't even know he knew how to get onto YouTube. So, Dad, love you with all my heart, and thanks for being here. He's always been a big supporter of mine and a big influence in my entrepreneurial journey. So thanks, Dad, for being here. I really appreciate it. Love you very much. And of course, love you all as well, guys. But hey, if you're 83, well, I shouldn't say his age, right? Let me drop it. My 62-year-old father can get on the webinar. You got to give him a shout out, right? So anyway, Dad, nice to have you. Nice to have you guys all here. I got some amazing feedback last week about the condensed version of our webinar. So I'm going to do that again tonight. And by the way, welcome to all the new people who are here. If you're here for the very first time, my name's Joel Tarian, President and CEO of Got Backup. It's really awesome to have you guys here. And I changed locations a little bit inside of our tech room because some people said that the glass window I had behind me, which is just behind where our video editor works, was kind of distracting. So I'm just going to show you guys where I'm at now. I'm actually on the other side of our tech room doing the webinar here. So we still got the purple walls, but hey, we got a nice little lion there for you as well, guys. So anyway, welcome. Nice to have you guys all here. Let's get started with the presentation. So the presentation, guys and gals and everybody else, nice to have you here, as I said, is about Got Backup. It will last about 30 minutes, give or take 5 or 10 minutes. And after that, I love to always open it up for questions, right? You see, you go on a lot of network marketing webinars and so forth, and usually they have the the comments turned off or anything like that. I love to keep them wide open because we're a very transparent company. So oops, I didn't update this slide, guys. We're now approaching 25,000 members in 116 countries around the world. I don't think we hit another country this week. I'll have to ask Mike, but that's phenomenal growth, guys, since April. As you know, a lot of network marketing companies in 20 years, they are lucky if they can get into 20 countries. It doesn't make us better. It's just easier with a digital product. So we're here to talk about Got Backup, and I'll let you guys know now. It is a less than $10 a month product with a one-time $40 affiliate fee, and you get to start an international business around the world for less than $10 a month. So to officially introduce myself, my name is Joel Tarian, founder and owner of Global Opportunities, which started in 2007, and Got Backup started in April of 2023. And a lot of people always ask, or what we're going to do in our presentation here is just give you a little bit more of my background, because no, we are not storing your data and your precious memories in my basement, okay? I did start in my basement. You'll see that in a couple slides, but we have a beautiful 10,000 square foot data center here in Schertz, Texas, which is just north of San Antonio and about 45 minutes south of Austin. So nice to have you guys here. And here's where I did start. I started in my basement in Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. Actually, I think this picture is in Nepean, Ontario, because I moved around a little bit back then. And this is literally how I got started. Guys, I spent 2 years on my computer, absolutely clueless on what to do. I was clueless because my education's actually in cardiac rehab. I worked at a hospital, at the Montfort Hospital in Ottawa, Canada, for all of 8 months. And the reason I stayed there for only 8 months is phenomenal colleagues. However, I found myself getting really depressed because I discovered that my colleagues that had been there for 25, 30 years were making $56,000 a year. And I was off the gate making $52,000 a year. And I was like, wow, $4,000 raise over the next 20 to 25 years just doesn't sound too appealing to me. So after 2 years of absolute failure, only because I didn't know what I was doing in network marketing and the internet, the internet was a pretty new place for me back then. Then finally, after 2 years, I figured it out. It will not take you guys 2 years. Why is that? In 1997, there was only dial-up connections. You could barely load a picture on a website, okay? So We've changed all that. The internet's changed. There's lots of mentorship here, lots of leadership here. In fact, there's some leaders on this call who've made well over $300,000 in our company. And that's the type of leadership you're going to expect to see. So, yes, it's ugly. Okay. This was our server room over 20 years ago. Okay. It was highly functional. We didn't know what we were doing relative to making it look pretty, but it worked really, really well. And one thing I want to explain to you guys is because this was 20 years ago, all of what's in this server room here could now fit on one server today. So I'm happy to say that we really figured out what we were doing, and this is our server room today. And it's just a beautiful place here, and we are completely debt-free, guys. We owe nothing on this building. We owe nothing on the fiber optics. We owe nothing on the servers. We own and operate everything. And if we need more server space, we can simply build it out in our servers here, because the building is 10,000 square feet, but our server room is only about 1,000 square feet, because again, why? This whole server room here could fit on one server today. So servers just be getting more and more powerful and so forth. And then a little later on, I'll show you a video of our server room just to show you just how secure your data is, okay? So why are you here? This is what's really, really, really cool, guys, okay? We have zero, and I mean zero competition in the network marketing space, okay? And here's the thing, the trend and the need for secure, high-quality cloud storage was proven by Dropbox with 700, not 7 million, 700 million registered users, okay? That proves, and they don't have an affiliate program. They don't have an opportunity. That proves that people not only want, but need secure cloud storage space for their phones and their computers and every device that we have. Everything's going digital today, okay? Absolutely everything's going digital. So we launched in April. We're just at 25,000 members now. Now, to just give you a perspective, guys, Dropbox started in 2007. They didn't hit any sort of momentum for the first 7 years or so. But then they figured things out. They made their software better and better and better. And they, lo and behold, have 700 million users. So again, I say that again because a lot of people, well, you know, that's not true. Some people say, Joel, is there really a need for secure cloud storage space? And the answer is absolutely. Dropbox proved it, okay? We are not better than Dropbox. We are not better than Google Drive. We're not better than iCloud. Where we're better is the phenomenal amount of space that we're offering you. So please listen up if you're brand new on this webinar, guys. What makes us so unique and what's allowing us to explode in 116 countries around the world is, if you look at this example here, if I want to pay for Dropbox for 2 terabytes of space for my devices only, it's going to cost me $11.99 per month. For 2 terabytes, my devices only. At Got Backup, we're offering you 6 separate accounts for 6 different friends or family members. We call it the family plan, for unlimited devices. So we're offering 3 times the space, 3 times the available space, and not just for you, but your whole family. And again, people say, well, does it really have to be my family? No, it could be your best friends. And no, they don't have to live with you. So people go, wait a minute, Joel, what you're telling me is that I can back up and collaborate with every single device that I have and my whole family has for less than $10 a month. And the answer is yes. And they're like, that is absolutely a no-brainer because I have an external hard drive over here, so on and so forth. And we'll talk to you in just a little bit about why Got Backup was born. So this is just a comparison to iCloud. Now our software is awesome, but again, it would be ridiculous for me to say we're better than Apple because we're not. I mean, you don't get to a billion-dollar brand, a multi-billion-dollar brand by not being amazing. We will be a billion-dollar brand as well because we have an amazing software, but no, it's not better. And the reason I say that, guys, is if you're looking at prospects or looking at people, please don't say that because it creates skepticism. There's a lot of guilt in the network marketing space where people will over-embellish what your product is. It will cure cancer. It will turn your gray hair to brown. It will take 15 years off your life. You're going to look younger, prettier, whatever. Guys, people are tone deaf to things like that. We're not a better software. Our software is just as good. We just have 3 times the value, okay? So let's keep moving forward here. So a lot of people say, so what about security? Understand this. We use the exact same security as Google, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, and the rest. Why is that? 256-bit TLS SSL encryption protocols were invented by the US government for military and classified documents, okay? It wasn't invented by Google. It wasn't invented by Microsoft. It was invented by the government. So we're using the exact same technology that the government uses, Amazon uses, and so forth, okay? So we offer the same thing. And the other thing too, people say, well, hey, Joel, that sounds great, but what if a rogue employee comes about and just like logs into my account? None of our staff knows your passwords, not even me. The only way you can reset your password is you go to your login page, you say, I forgot my password. It sends you a new password. And then when you all log in, you can update your password. So it's extremely, extremely secure. Okay. So I'm going to play a quick video for you guys. So the 256-bit encryption is based on the technology and security of the software. But there's also certain protocols that you have to have in place to be a secure data center. So we're completely PCI compliant. What does that mean? We're legally allowed by the federal government in the United States, and for the whole world for that matter, to store credit cards here. And for the Europeans out there, yes, we are fully GDPR compliant as well, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come off the screen, I'm gonna play a video for you showing you where we store your data and just how secure our server room is and how we could never, ever, ever lose your data. And I have a celebration to share with you guys for the second time. Today, somebody logged into our members area and their computer crashed. They accidentally spilled some coffee on their laptop. Well, guess what? It felt so amazing and so awesome to say, well, don't worry about it, sir, because we got your back with Got Backup. We have all your files. Now, the reason before we do the tour, I want you guys to also understand this. Got Backup was born, and I almost get literally emotional every time I talk about this. Got Backup was born because about 13 years ago, I was getting on the Marketer's Cruise, okay, a cruise ship. And for those of you who've never been on a cruise ship, typically what happens is they want you on that ship as fast as you can, drinking your face off and having a really good time. So they have these people called porters, and those porters take your luggage and put it in your room for you. They're like, no more work for you. Let us take care of it. Go party, go have fun. All your bags will be in your room, sir. Now, I had my laptop bag, and inside my laptop bag was my laptop and my external hard drive, okay? I've been an avid photographer on the side my whole life. So I reluctantly gave my laptop bag to the person who was supposed to put it in my room. Long story short, it never ended up in my room. Somebody stole my laptop bag. Folks, I lost every single picture, memory, and video of my children from ages birth to 6, 7, and 8. And for the parents out there, you know how much your children change in that time frame. It was tens of thousands of videos and memories and pictures. And I remember thinking back then, literally devastated in my cabin on the cruise ship, like, if I just would have had a secure location to put this stuff, this wouldn't have happened. I didn't care about the price of the computer. I lost all the memories. In fact, still, the only photos that I still have, folks, of my kids during that time frame are pictures that I printed off and put up on my wall. It was absolutely devastating, okay? And here's the other thing. Love it, or it's a 30-day money-back guarantee. But let's take you on that tour right now. Welcome to the corporate office of Got Backup. Now, everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is. And we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I want to explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm gonna code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, you know, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come out of the server room for now. And I also want to explain, if God forbid, a bomb dropped on this building, a hurricane came in, whatever, a flood, which statistically is impossible, but if it did happen, we also back up all of your cloud data to a third-party data center just in case something ever happened to this building. And again, it's never happened, but you just never know, right? So I'll also take you on a tour. So there you go, folks. That's how secure your data is. And I hope, of course, we'll open it up in about 10 minutes for some questions because I love answering questions. So let's continue to move forward. And again, this is backed by, you either love us, you love the software, you love the opportunity. It's completely risk-free because it's a seriously no questions asked money back guarantee. Why do I do that? Because even though the product to get started in the business is only $40 and then it's only $9.97 per month for life. So it's not about the money. I understand that life happens, things happen, right? I had a friend that just got diagnosed with cancer. You know, that stuff happens. So we just know it's really good business that if something happens for you and it's not for you, maybe the sky's not blue enough on day 29, literally no questions asked, money back guarantee. Okay. So it's completely risk-free. So we're here saving precious memories and digital data for a once in a lifetime global opportunity. Okay. And it is growing and expanding every single day. Petabytes, which is 1,000 terabytes. Okay. Just to give you a perspective, petabytes of data are being created every day. To give you a perspective, remember the floppy disk for people who are in my age range? Bill Gates once said, on a floppy disk, you can hold 30 megabytes. He once said that you'll never need more storage space than what's on this floppy disk, 30 megabytes, okay? Well, guess what? And 1 gigabyte are 1,000 megabytes. Okay. In 1,000 gigabytes is 1 terabyte. So we're giving you 6,000 terabytes or 600,000 megabytes. Okay. You have plenty and plenty of space for your home family. Okay. And let's face it, guys, people are becoming absolutely addicted to their phones. I know almost every person I talk to, they're like, yeah, I had to delete videos on my phone. I had to delete pictures on my phone because the space is filling up. Just to give you a perspective, the average iPhone or Android has a 64 gig drive, right? We're giving you way more than that. We're giving you 6,000 gigabytes. Pretty phenomenal. And we know we're addicted to this thing. Like 20 years ago, did you ever think you'd have a screen time of 4 or 5 hours a day on this ridiculous device? 87% of people feel uneasy when they leave it at home. 55% of people look at their phone when driving, which is really a problem. 64% of people admit to using this as their entertainment when they're in the washroom, if you know what I mean. We're absolutely addicted to our digital media. This is a show of how much digital media and mobile media has grown. In 2011, it was roughly 6% of traffic across the internet. Now it's about 60%. Smartphone users numbered 1 billion in 2011, and now that is it's actually almost 6 billion phones in the world, guys. 6 billion phones and hundreds of millions of laptops and computers, okay? So the loss of critical content, just like I would give my right arm, well, maybe not literally, to get all those precious memories of my children back. Guys, it was tens of thousands. 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their cell phone and lost data. Over 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. A laptop or a cell phone is stolen every 43 seconds. Okay. So these are just some other examples I pulled off Quora. I lost all my family photos for about 10 years. I spent a few $1,000s on recovery software. He was lucky to get some of it back, but it cost him thousands of dollars. Would you rather spend thousands of dollars, or just like the person today who got back up in April, his computer fried on him because he spilt his coffee on his computer and he was devastated, but also so thankful and happy that we got his back with Got Backup. $10 a month for your whole family, guys. And they don't need to live with you. My daughter uses Got Backup. She doesn't live with me. My son uses Got Backup. She doesn't live with me. He doesn't live with me. My other daughter's in college and using backup for all her important paperwork. So here's what I'm trying to say. This is the market we live in. Look, if you look at this picture, it's people on a train and everybody's like this, staring at their phone, right? The emotional state of the marketplace can determine your financial success. What do I mean by that? With Amazon in the marketplace right now, okay, you would be pretty hard up to start a retail store today, right? Yes, you could still start a nail salon. Yes, you could still start a doctor's office or a place to buy alcohol or things like that. But if you're going into straight retail, you're going to have a really hard time. We are at the beginning of an emotional trend in the marketplace where people are becoming absolutely addicted to their media. Again, every person that I talk to says, I'm filling up my phone, I'm filling up my computer, I'm getting emails from Gmail saying my storage is almost full, upgrade. If you want to go upgrade a Gmail, that's fine. It'll cost you $9.99 a month. They'll give you 2 terabytes of space for your devices only. Again, we give you 3 times the space for you and your whole family. Yes, protect your family data, memories, legacy, everything for less than $10 a month. So we're about to talk to you about how you get paid in this phenomenal opportunity. So we have to say this for FTC regulations. The money that you make by a Got Backup affiliate is 100% dependent on your affiliate skills, efforts, capabilities, and market conditions. The market conditions are pretty bang on right now, guys. Commissions will vary. Some people make a lot of money. Some people make no money, okay? We don't guarantee you're going to make money, but let me tell you this. When people, I've been to many network marketing meetings over the years, guys, because I've been involved in the space my whole life. If any of you have ever been to a hotel meeting, you've seen the same thing, right? There's people in the back of the room, all reserved, kind of with their arms crossed like this, and watching, looking, watching, looking. Yeah, but how much does it cost? When we go less than $10 a month, they're like, what? You're kidding me, right? $10 a month. Finally, affordable home-based business anywhere in the world, guys. The reason we're exploding into so many countries is because it is a product that is instantly available when people purchase it. What do I mean by that? Doesn't matter if your friends in Japan or Singapore or China or Malaysia or Philippines, they get instant access and instant gratification to the product. The other thing I want to put your attention to too, guys, it's not that we're magical. We showed you our server room. Everything is extremely efficient. Because of our efficiency and because we're in the software development space, we pay up to 75% in commissions back to you when the industry standard is about 35%. How do we do that? No shipping, no handling, no warehousing costs, no product formulation costs. Yes, we have software development costs, but they pale in comparison to shipping, handling, distribution. And that's why a lot of physical companies have a hard time getting in other countries. You've got FDA regulations, you've got ingredient regulations, all that kind of stuff, okay? So we pay out more than the industry standard because we're extremely efficient. So let's move forward. Let's talk to you about how you get paid, okay? We pay you 200% fast start bonus every time you make a sale, okay? When you enroll somebody new, meaning if the product is $9.97, we're paying you just under $20, okay? And what you need to do after that is we pay you on every ongoing month after that, 25% direct on every active subscription that you have. But it gets much better than that, okay? Is you also get a 25% matching check. So if I referred Lisa into the program and she made $1,000, guess what? I get a $250 matching check every single month, okay? Here's the other thing too, guys. A lot of people say, can you really make good money at $9.97? Hey, that's a great question. Guys, we have a conversion rate that's absolutely insane, okay? Conversion rate that's insane. Roughly 1 in 4 people that see our opportunity join. Why? Everybody needs secure storage space today, and anybody can afford $9.97 per month, okay? So our retention rate is phenomenal, okay? And guess what? Nearly 70% of the people who join us are now using the software. We're approaching already, since April, our first petabyte of storage. Yes, 1,000 terabytes of storage space already, and we can scale to millions of users. That's not a problem. Okay. So, and the last way we pay, so remember 25% direct, 25% matching check, and then another 25% of our net profits into the binary. Okay. So 1 cycle equals 1 profit share. Okay. Our binary cycles fluctuate based on our net profits of the company. So we started at a $9 binary at the beginning. Why? Think about this, guys. When we first launched, there wasn't a whole lot of cycles. So there was a lot of people joining, and with a lot of people joining and not as many cycles, well, we paid up $9, which is ridiculous. Most companies pay about 18% on their pay leg. We're paying over 22%. So it has dropped, but nevertheless, there's people making thousands of dollars alone just on the binary commissions alone. And that's only 1/3 of your total commission payout, which is the 25% direct, the 25% matching check, and then the 25% in the binary. And again, guys, we're really quite seasoned at this. Not that we're really smart. We just have a lot of experience. Now we're looking at adding our 1% bonus pools as you go up the ranks and got back up as well. Okay. So that will be coming out as well. So now very soon you're going to have 4 different ways to get paid on a product that's only $9.97 per month. The timing is perfect, guys. I can't state this enough. Yes, we have some competitors in the cloud storage space, which is good because they've proved that people need it, right? If there was no competitors in the cloud storage space, people would say, well, do you really need secure cloud storage? The answer is yes. Dropbox has 700 million users. But we are the only company that has turned it into an amazing home-based business opportunity, paying you out almost 75% in residual commissions, okay? So it's a very lucrative home-based business opportunity in 116 countries, offering 3 times what everybody else is, 6 terabytes of space for 6 family members on unlimited devices for $9.97 per month. It's just a phenomenal deal. $9.97 doesn't sound like much, but the opportunity is doubling on itself in record time. The $40 in monthly residual income only has to be doubled 8 times to be $10,000 a month. Double 40 times 12, and it grows to over $150,000 a month. And guys, we've had people since April make well over $40,000 with us on a product that's $9.97 a month. Now, you say, how is that possible? Remember what I said earlier. Your typical conversion rate when you have a product that's $100 and $150 a month is going to be about 1%. Roughly 1 in 4 people who get introduced to Got Backup join because they go, I want to back up all my stuff. I want to save my family legacy. And it can be anything, guys. I've talked a lot about photos and videos. It can be PowerPoints. It can be contracts. It can be Word documents. Anything you can dream of, you can put up into the cloud, okay? So the timing is now because everybody's seeing this. My iCloud storage is full. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade over here. We were talking to a social media influencer who just joined Got Backup. He's got like 1 million followers on Instagram and he does a lot of video. And he's like, I've got some over here in Google Drive. I got some over here in Dropbox. I got some over here. Oh my God, I'm actually getting enough space to run my whole business in one convenient location. Okay. So again, well over 100 countries strong. Again, the perspective of that, guys. Most mature network marketing companies in 20 years get into 20 countries because it's very difficult to get physical products based on industries and laws and FDA regulations in all those countries. We're in over 100 countries, 116 countries to be exact since April, okay? And in order to get rich, guys, you got to make money while you're asleep. It's the truth. We're here to help average people with above average work ethic, create lasting change for themselves and their families. We're here to make millionaires, okay? With the guidance, anybody, okay? Anybody can sell $9.97 a month. So again, remember this. There are people all over the world, and here's the other reason why we're expanding across the globe. There are people all over the world craving to work from home, craving to become their own boss. The challenge is this. When somebody presents them an opportunity that has an auto ship of $100 to $150 a month, if they're only making $450 a month, they can't afford it. But here comes Got Backup. So we're exploding in the Philippines. We're exploding all over Spain. We're exploding in Italy. We haven't exploded in Japan yet or China. So, hey, guys, if you know people there, great. It's just the beginning. This is lasting change for anybody all over the world because you can't even get a damn margarita for less than $10. $10 and a 75% payout, okay? Product-based network marketing companies grow like grass. Why? It's just harder. It's no disrespect to those companies. When opportunity meets timing in network marketing, the perfect storm can create a billion-dollar company. And that is absolutely 100% where we're going, without question. Yes, we only have 25,000 users, but again, as I mentioned to you, Dropbox didn't get to 700 million users overnight. They started in 2007, and it was only about the year of 2018-19 where they had their first million users, and then after that, they grew faster than ever to 700 million users, and they did it without an affiliate program, guys. So thanks for being here, guys. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you a quick demo of the software itself because it's not just backup, okay? It's full collaboration. With iCloud, you just upload your stuff to the cloud and you know it's there, but you don't even see it. You don't know where it is. You can't collaborate. You can't do much with it. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to show you the power of the actual software itself. So I'm going to start sharing my screen with you all. Just give me a moment here, guys, to share that with you. As soon as I can put that here into the studio, I will. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to demonstrate with you how well the software works. So remember, even with an external hard drive, you got to remember to plug it in. With us, I'm going to take this amazing Got Backup fork and take a picture with you guys. So I'm going to place the fork linear like this, right in front of all you guys. I'm going to take a picture of this beautiful fork. And what you're going to find out in just a moment, that beautiful fork automatically goes up to my cloud. So here I am. I can finally share my screen here with you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and here's my cloud. So let me log out and log back into my cloud. This is the Got Backup cloud. I'm going to log in as myself here. Once we log in, it brings you to a dashboard. Up here is all the tools, okay? So you can sort things by files. I can come here down to my files, and it's completely organized, okay? So as an example in here, you can search for any file you want using the search function. If I'm looking for a PowerPoint presentation, I can do .ppt, okay, up here, and you're going to see it finds my PowerPoint presentations, okay, so on and so forth. So let me just come back to the files here, and you'll see from here, it's just nicely laid out. As an example, one of my best friends just got married here on Canyon Lake in the summer. Here's all his beautiful photos secure in the cloud. Now, let me come back to just the photos so we can search by files, meaning PowerPoints, documents, anything at all. If I want to search just exclusively by photos, I can click here, and guess what happens as soon as this loads? You're going to see that my new picture of my Got Backup fork is right here. So I can click on that, and this could be a PowerPoint, a Word doc, whatever. If I want to share this with you, with all you guys, I can simply open my sidebar here. I click on the sharing tab. I click the sharing link right here. I can come back here, and I'm actually going to post this right here for you guys, right into Got Backup. Right from Got Backup, you now have access to that beautiful, amazing Got Backup fork, okay? So it creates a share link, just like you see here on your screen. You can share anything and everything that you want to with your permission to users, okay? So that is the power of the software. There's so many things here you could do. I can even come in here, and there's a full image editor in here. I can create filters in here if I want to. Maybe I want to do a filter like that. It's fully collaborative. This is for you and your whole family for less than $10 per month. So I'm going to drop the changes here. I'm going to close this here. I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to come back to the PowerPoint presentation here. And guys, what is the decision to make? Here's the question you ask yourself. Who doesn't want to automatically set and forget, protect their family memories, documents, videos, legacy for less than $10 a month? Everything for less than $10 a month with a 75% payout, okay? So what I'm going to do is I want to explain this to you tonight. So why is Wednesday night so important? Many of you are on this webinar because you pre-enrolled to find out more about Got Backup. So you're in our power line. Tonight at midnight, we've had approximately another 1,000 people join this week. All those people that pre-enrolled and then paid are moved from there into the binary. The quicker you are moved into the binary, the better your placement is, okay? So don't wait another week. Join us today. It's risk-free, no questions asked, 30-day money-back guarantee, guys. So how do you join us? Go to Got Backup Live. I'm just putting in the text chat for you guys. Go to gotbackuplive.com. Join the team right now. Completely risk-free. A one-time $40 affiliate fee to take part in the business, and then $9.97 per month. Guys, $9.97 per month for a real product and a real service at the beginning of a trend. Yeah, $9.97. Fork it over now. So, guys, this ends the presentation, but I'm here to answer any questions that you guys might have. So there's going to be a little quiet, a little silence as I kind of read what some of the questions might be. So let's see what this person says here. It's a little bit longer. Well, thank you very much. Beverly says, best support team in the world. I had my hard drive crash a little over a week ago. Yes, we got your back with Got Backup. So this is the third person that I know. Again, we're new, guys, April 4th, where people have said, man, Joel, you saved my life. You've got all my data. Got Backup has your back, guys. So any questions, guys, let me know. Now, here's the thing. There's rarely lots of questions. Okay. Rarely lots of questions. Why? Because it's so damn simple. Do you or do you not want to back up everything that you have and collaborate in real time with your whole family for less than $10 a month? People get the product. Yes, back up all your phones, all your computers, all your devices. Okay. Yes. As long as you have your external hard drive plugged in, Bill, you can simply drag and drop in the software. So you drag and drop from the app on your computer, you drag it from your, once it's plugged into your computer, and you can back that up too. Absolutely. Very good question. Everything is original. Why? Because you want to keep your originals, right? If you compress a photo and then you go to try to print it off down the road, it's all pixelated and ugly. We don't compress anything. Everything you upload, whether it's a JPEG or a PNG. Now, for the professional photographers out there, the Sony and the Canon photographers, they have their proprietary CR2 files. You can back up anything and everything that you want to into your cloud, and we don't compress anything. That's why we're giving you such a massive, massive, massive amount of space, okay? Exactly. Simple is easy. Easy equals duplication. Duplication makes bank. So well said, Bruce. Absolutely key. Why was the binary so this month? I don't know what that come. 6 terabytes for your whole family forever, not for month, forever. As long as you pay your $9.97, Giuseppe, you get 6 terabytes forever. Now, some people have asked, what if my payment fails? Guys, we keep your data for 60 days, okay? So, because again, life happens. We're not jerks. We understand life can happen, especially in lesser fortunate countries. So this is how it works. If your payment fails, you get notified. We don't shut your account down. You still have access to your data. If you don't pay within 2 weeks, you don't have access to your data anymore, but we still secure your data, okay? Not a problem there. So all you have to do is, let's say you decide you want to cancel after. You pay what's due, which is only $9.97 a month, and then you can download everything from the cloud if you wish to do so. Here's the thing though, guys. We are growing in leaps and bounds, not because we're getting that many sales on the front end, but because our retention is excellent. 70% of people are using the software. If you're backing up your stuff and other family members' stuff, are you going to cancel $9.97 per month? This is a business that just makes sense. Just makes sense, right? We're not artificially inflation. We are not artificially inflated in price. Our price is better than the competition. Our value is better than the competition. And we're doing things right by owning and operating everything, okay? It's a no-brainer opportunity, and it's completely risk-free. Here's somebody else says, love to see my downline grow. Thank you, Russ Fry. Yes, if you have a great sponsor. Yes. It's not 70% retention. It's higher than that, Rads. 70% of people adopting and using the software. The retention is near 90%. Near 90%, okay? Yes, I started the company in 1997. Great question. So this is a very good question because people often ask. So the company that I started in Canada. Great question, Dale. In 1997, we opened our data center there. We did really, really well with other software products, okay? So much to the point that we actually outgrew our data center. The amount of fiber optics couldn't grow. So that's why we moved to San Antonio, Texas. In 2007, we moved to San Antonio, Texas, and we registered the company Global Virtual Opportunities. Global Virtual Opportunities is the parent company that owns this building, and I am the only sole proprietor of the company. Got Backup owns the building, and it owns all the software that we've developed, which is Got Backup, and we have many other tools like SendShark and My Own Meeting and Testimonial Generator and many other things, but I'm here to talk to you about Got Backup. So we are not a subsidiary of another company. It is wholly owned by me, and we are 100% debt-free. No mortgage on this building, no payments for servers, so on and so forth. Okay. It's not to say we don't have overhead. To be honest with you, even as small as our server room is, because it can get to 105 degrees here in Texas, cooling that server room cost me $7,000 a month. Okay. But nevertheless, we're still extremely efficient. Okay. Yeah, I started the company in 1997 in Canada. Then we outgrew our data center there, and then we came to San Antonio, Texas. Can be updates. I have no idea what can be updates means. I'm sorry. Exactly. Oh, wow, cool info. 90% retention. Absolutely. Now, again, I can see if somebody doesn't use the software, maybe they'll cancel, but we have a 70% adoption rate. You're very, very welcome, Dale, for the explanation. Somebody has to feed Joel's arms and the turtles. Yes, very, very true. I got 5 more minutes, guys. These are great questions. Absolutely not. If somebody cancels their subscription, are they going to get paid? Now, great question, but if somebody's making $40, even only $40, are they going to cancel 10? No. Actually, that's not true. That happened once or twice. Blew my mind, but nothing got back up. I'm just, again, being very transparent. Years ago, I had a friend, guys, I don't get it. He was making $200 a month with us, wasn't really active in our company, in our matrix or whatever. And he had bought a product that was $25 a month. And he called me up one day and he said, I want to cancel my account. And I said, Randy, you're making $220 a month. You're paying us $25 a month. Why do you want to cancel your account? I don't care. I want to fly fish all day. Cancel my account. I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, there are some anomalies out there. It's not after somebody joins. It's on the credit card page, Scott. We didn't withhold anything. So what Scott's mentioning, guys, so remember on the video I said we also back up your data to a third-party data center. So on our credit card page, there's a payment for $9.97 per year, not per month, per year, which helps us pay to offset your data in a third-party data center as well. Love your brother, Richard. Richard, guys, is a very humble guy who's made, I think it's over $300,000 with us. More space for more money? Absolutely, Giuseppe asks. In fact, we have a one-time offer where you can get 2 terabytes of more space for a one-time payment of $99. Gino Johnson, Joel, how many power lines to build a business? Not getting that question, Gino. I apologize. Just start building. Just start building. Thank you for your great info. Thank you, guys. And again, I bet many of you have been on many other network marketing presentations. They close the text chat. They close how many people are watching, and you just sit there and watch. Yes, it's happened. We get hecklers, just like a comedian gets hecklers on stage. We get some people coming here and saying, stupid things like, oh, I joined last week and my computer crashed and you lost everything on me. That's absolutely categorically not true, but it happens. But even though there's hecklers, I love to keep things 100%. Does retail customer get a dashboard as well? Yes, absolutely. So hey, let me show you this one last thing, because this is a good question. People say, the separate accounts from my family, are they truly separate? Like, can I log in and see what my kid's doing? They're truly separate, okay? So let me just go and share my screen one more time. Let me come back here, and you can ignore this part. This is not going to mean much to you guys. It's just the way I log into a demo account here. So this is a demo account inside the members area. And here you click on the use this tool. And when you click on use this tool, once we get there, you'll see that you can add the additional accounts here. Okay. And once you click the add the additional accounts, I'm just letting this for load. It's showing how much space have you. You click here. Okay. You create a username for that person, and then it creates you a unique link. Then you send that link to that person by email, and they can go and set up and create their own account. Okay. So they're absolutely separate accounts. So you see here, you got 6,000 gigabytes or 6 terabytes of space, and available for 6 total accounts, unlimited devices. While I'm in here, I'll just also show you the other things that you get, guys. You get all your reseller tools like handed to you on a plate. Everything's completely done for you. Your email marketing, you've got your own lead capture system. You've got all types of things that you can use in here and stuff like that. So here's all your affiliate URLs, guys, that you can use. This is the link that people use to invite you to our webinar tonight, and they get credit. We've done all the banners, all the advertising ad copy. We've done literally everything. So we've got banners here for you. We've got advertising ad copy here for you. We've got pre-enroll ad copy here for you. We've got social media banners as well, and many other things coming as well down the road. So we've got great leaderboards here too. This shows us the top 500 people on the leaderboards, okay? The duplication is absolutely insane. So let me come back here. Let me remove that. And oh, thank you, Michelle. Joel is very transparent and helps many more CEOs than I've known. And I'm going to make a public apology right now to Lou Everett Sr., but this is how available I am. And honestly, he did get me upset, but I'm just going to keep it real. So he texts me at like 6:30 in the morning, my time, because there was a bad lead in his system. But the point being, of course, at the moment I was upset. I was like, really, dude, couldn't you use the help desk for that? But the point being, sorry, Lou, I'm not mad. I make myself extremely available. Why? I absolutely adore and love this industry with a passion. I love helping people. There's no stupid question. The reason I love to help so much, guys, is I remember the first 2 years that I put into this back in 1997 where I didn't make a penny. I literally, and this is the last thing I'll share, and then we'll close it up for the night. I literally one night got on my hands and knees, bawling my eyes out, because I went at it day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out, not making a damn penny. Then one day I woke up, because I changed things. I started to learn how to do this properly. I woke up one day expecting to see another zero in my bank account. I woke up and there was a sale for $9.97, way back in probably 1999, because I started in 97. Got on my hands and knees, guys, and I bawled my eyes out over $9.97. I literally bawled my eyes out in happiness. Now, if you're wondering if there's a coincidence that this product is $9.97 and my very first sale online ever was $9.97, you're damn right there's a coincidence there. I got on my hands and knees and I said, God, if you can make this work for me, I will do everything in my power to help as many people as I can with a product that's affordable. Guys, we don't have in our company, some of you who've been in the internet marketing world, we don't have $1,000 upsells, $2,000 gotchas. Oh, oops, buy this and you'll collect more commissions. No, $9.97 for life. We're going for millions of users. Guys, when we hit 1 million paid members and Dropbox has 700 million, there will be many, many, many millionaires in this company. Okay? There's no hidden agenda. There's no gotchas. There's no, oh, you need to buy this to make more money. We give you your email marketing. We give you all the tools you need, and you get the product and so forth. Another co-op, probably in the coming weeks, Paul. We'll do another co-op. Yeah, Sharon says, I would be so excited about my first. I was blown away. Let me finish what I did. So I made my sale for $9.97, right? And at that time, I had already quit my job, and my mom was the uber conservative, okay? My mom was the uber conservative. Get a good. My mom came from government and military. So Joel, if you're not doing in government and military, become an engineer, whatever the case may be. Well, I quit my job because I had a multi-billionaire as a mentor named by Dr. Michael Copeland. He was CEO of Corel in Canada, okay? So I finally made my first sale for $9.97. I still didn't tell my mom I quit my job at that point. And I called my mom and I said, Mom, I just made some money. She's like, oh, that's great. How much? I made $9.97. She's like, son, you've been going at this for 2 years and $9.97 is not going to feed your family. But here's where everything changed, guys. That was my aha breaking moment. All I said is, what did I do right? And how do I reverse engineer it to do it again and again and again and again and again. And this is the truth. I shared with you for 2 years, I didn't make a penny. Pat on my back for myself. Most people quit in a week, right? No word of lie. Within 3 months after that, I was making about $25,000 a month. Guys, now, okay, just to get, here's one last thing, because I'm getting kind of like, I enjoy sharing my stories with you guys to give you some inspiration. When I got started, okay, here's the other thing too, have your backup plan, okay? We have professional engineers who lose their job. They say, hey, I want to join this company. Can I replace my income in 1 month? If you're making $10,000 a month, the answer is absolutely not. You're not going to do that, okay? But anyway, when I got started, when I made that first sale for $9.97, that breakthrough caused everything to change right here. And because everything changed right here, then I started to make more money. Okay. And I share that stuff with you guys because it's just the truth. Because some people come to us and they use the software and they don't quite understand. And by the way, we're always making the software better and better and better. We've had wonderful feedback on the software, how to make it more self-intuitive and simpler. The simpler we can make this opportunity, the better it's going to be for everybody. But we continue to listen to people to make it better and better and better and better and better. So that is, understand this. Maybe you won't understand it the first day, the first, second day. Guys, put it into perspective. This is $9.97 per month. If you started a restaurant, you know what $9.97 pays? One employee for approximately 1 hour. That's your thing for the whole month. This is available anywhere in the world. Great question, Leo. Anywhere in the world, okay? Anywhere in the world. So guys, let's call it a night because I like to keep the full presentation. Join the team now at Got Backup Live, okay? 30 days, no questions asked, money back guarantee without question, okay, guys? And yes, like let me just leave with what Sylvie said. It's going to take some time to learn some skills. But guess what? If you started a restaurant, it's going to take you years to become a really good chef. And guess what? How much money you're going to spend? Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. If it takes you 3 months with us, what did you spend? $40 one time, $9.97 per month. Thank you, Dale. So anyway, folks, have an awesome, amazing, wonderful day. I look forward to working with you all. Join right now at Got Backup Live, and we'll see you. Actually, I think I'm about to lose my job. Mark Seamus is doing an amazing job on Fridays. Join Mark at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday, guys. Kyle has a question. Sorry, guys, it's very, very hard to do the presentation, and everything flies pretty quick. And so this is what this person. So, Joel, someone has a question. Please check out Kyle's question. Let me try to find Kyle's question if I can. It says, Kyle, what's your question? And I don't see Kyle leaving a question. Do you guys see Kyle's question? I don't see Kyle's question. I see a lot of people saying again and again and again, I have a question. Kyle, what's your question? Kyle, what's your question? But I don't see Kyle with his question, guys. Oh, here we go. Kyle, and I also like to call a spade a spade. Kyle, come on, bro. I'm doing a live presentation. The text chat is going insane. I'm a human being like you. And it's hard to put your eyes here, your eyes there, your eyes here, your eyes there, your eyes here. So come on, bud. I'm here to help you. So tell you what, Kyle, post your question again right now. Just copy and paste it again, and I'll be happy to answer it for you. And then we'll call it a night. He's having a trouble upgrading. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Kyle, what you need to do, I wouldn't know. That's, understand this, Kyle. This is for everybody. It would take me 15 minutes to figure out what your issue is. Okay. So just go on the Got Backup website, and on there, you'll see live chat. Go to gotbackup.com, click on live chat, and the team can help you figure out what went wrong. I just don't have the to respect the 130 people on this webinar, I can't start digging as to why your upgrade didn't work. So go to gotbackup.com, click on the live chat, and leave a ticket with the team, and they'll help you out happily. Okay, guys? Because again, I just don't have the wherewithal, or again, I want to respect everybody's time. Leo, it's automatically recorded on YouTube. As soon as I stop the webinar here, all you have to do is hit the refresh button, and it's going to be live there for you. That's why we do it on YouTube. All right, folks, have an awesome, amazing, wonderful night. Love you all very much. I look forward to working with you. Let's see you on Mark's call at 11 on Friday. Love you guys. I hope sharing my story inspired you. Guys, you're not going to do this overnight. Make this your home. Just like Got Backup didn't get to 700 million users in their first day. It took them 15 years. It's going to take us time to get 1 million users, but if you stick around, you're going to make really good money. Have an awesome day, guys. Love you all, and we'll see you on the next webinar. Bye for now.